Hi, my name is Scott Strantz and welcome to Georgetown Free Bikes. Georgetown Free Bikes is all about making Georgetown a nicer place to live, and we do that by giving away free bicycles. And the way we do that is we have three categories of bikes. We collect bikes from all sources, primarily from individuals such as yourself, and we have some corporate relationships that we work with. But we have three categories of bikes. We have a donation set of bikes, and these are for suggested donations where we generate income to be able to fund the free bike portion of Georgetown Free Bikes. So we have these bikes and we refurbish these bikes to about 15 or 16 different things, and we put those bikes out for a suggested donation. That suggested donation generates revenue for Georgetown Free Bikes, in which we use those funds to purchase parts such as tubes and patch kits and hand grips and seats and all sorts of things that we use then to refurbish our free bikes. The second category of bikes that we have are the free bikes themselves. Again, they come from a tremendous number of sources, and that's where individuals can go through our bike alley and they select a bike that they would like that's also fitted to them. This is referred to as Bike Alley, and these are the bikes that are for free. And through our funding operations for the suggested donation bikes, that's what funds our ability to refurbish all of these bikes to put them back on the road and bring smiles to Georgetown. Once we get the white tags on the bike, then we know that there's an owner to that bike and we won't give it away to somebody else. So we log the bike into our record keeping system and we put a white tag on it, and then it will sit here until we get it into the queue to actually do the refurbishment process. Once we get a bike with an owner on it, then we move to actually refurbishing a bike. When a bike has gone through our process of refurbishment, it gets a green tag. That means it's ready to go. So this is Bike Alley, and these are sized appropriately for youth up through adults. And what we do is we go through a comprehensive program where we refurbish these bikes. So we spend a reasonable amount of time going through safety checks with brakes and tires and seats and the like, and we refurbish these bikes to be able to give them away for free. So one of the things that we do is we look to see if the tubes hold air, and if they don't, there's usually a hole in the tube. So we go ahead and we locate that, and then we put a patch on that. And then after 20 minutes or so, we want to test that the patch actually works. So then what we do is we come over and we test how the patch works. And what we're doing is we're looking for bubbles, and I see no bubbles under that patch whatsoever. So that is a good patch, and this is ready to get folded and used on another bike when we get one that has a tear that we can't fix. Standing over this one is not a problem. You clear that, there's plenty of room there. You're on your flat feet, so that's pretty good right there. So I have the bike, so go ahead and set yourself up on the seat, okay? And see, you can still touch the ground, but you don't typically have your toes on the ground when you ride. So put your feet on the pedals. Again, I have the bike. Okay, just put your feet on the pedals. Okay, you can put the other one on. I have you. I've got it. I've got it. You're not going to fall. Okay, so how does that generally feel?
Feels good. Feels like the seat's a little too small.
Well, the seat, I've got the bike. It's okay. The seat, we can change the angle on the seat. It feels like you're falling off of it, right? You're falling towards me. So we can change the angle. We can raise the seat just a little bit also. And if you'd like to go ahead, and I will stop here, you put your feet down. And then if you'd like, again, we've not gone through the bike at this point, but it will stop. I don't know how well it's going to change gears yet, but you're more than welcome to ride down, and make sure that the street's clear, look both ways, and then just tell me what you think if it feels okay. Because we can handle the seat, we can handle the handlebar adjustments, we can make those adjustments to fine tune to fit you. And then we'll go through and make sure mechanically that everything's okay on it. The tires are aired up enough to go ride it. So why don't you just pedal down and look both ways.
Balance of a baby deer.
The third category of bikes that we have are the residue bikes. These are the bikes that we've deemed are not usable or refurbishable to the standards that we would like to put free bikes out on the street. So what we do with those is we strip all of the parts and we use those parts to work on the free bikes and refurbish them. And then we take the frame sets and any residue that's left and we take it to the recycle place, where again we turn that in to generate another revenue stream for us. And then that metal gets melted down and turned into something new, which it goes on to live after the bike has had its usefulness.